Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Football Crazy podcast. Why don't you fire up a radio teeny, sit back, relax, and enjoy the sound waves as they fly into your ears.
Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had. And it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible football club.
Hello there and welcome to another episode of the Football Crazy podcast. I am as always your host Jeffrey Gibson, and on today's episode I am going to be previewing the League One match between Sunderland and Wycombe and Wanderers. But before I do, I just thought I would tell you the result of the Premier League match we couldn't feature on Tuesday's episode, and it saw West Ham United beat Leicester City 4-1. Now it's time for our preview between Sunderland and Wycombe Wanderers. Looking at the starts both of these teams have made in League One this season, they have had amazing starts. Wycombe sit second on 10 points after getting 3 wins and a draw in their opening 4 games, and Sunderland sit in 5th place on 9 points, after getting 3 wins and a defeat in their opening games, and I think the starts that both of these teams have made this season will make this game really tight and intense. Both of these teams also progressed to the third round of the EFL Cup on Tuesday. Sunderland were able to beat Blackpool in normal time, whereas Wycombe were taken to penalties by Stevenage, but I think Gareth Ainsworth rested players which will be back in the lineup on Saturday, so Sunderland must not underestimate this Wycombe team, because if we do, they will punish us, and this is a match we have to win to keep the pressure on the top 2 teams in the division. When it comes to predicting the final result of this game, it is difficult because Sunderland have home advantage which should be enough to get all 3 points, but my only concern I have is Sunderland underestimating a Wycombe team, who I strongly believe will be heading straight back up to the Championship this season. But if we don't make stupid mistakes, I think Sunderland may just nick it, but I could be wrong. That's our show. We will be back later on today to preview this year's Soccer Aid match, so until then, thank you so much for listening, stay safe and enjoy the match.
Is football crazy? Is football mad? That football had just taken away the little bit of sense he had, and it would take a dozen servants to wash his clothes and scrub, since Paul became a member of that terrible